What's up, guys? It's Jay. Bringing another video. As you can see, we're playing some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and there's a few things I want to talk about. But like, first things first, what I want to say is it amazes me how many people are actually playing this game and how many people are, I'm gonna say, being tryhards at this game, because I've been having fun, but at the same time, it's been challenging because a lot of people are jumping on that fad with all the Call of Duty servers kind of getting updated, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But obviously, Black Ops Cold War is free for the month of July for PlayStation Plus members, and I recommend, if you don't have it, go play it. Honestly, this game is a little underrated. I don't think it's horrible, and I didn't think it was horrible when it was out. I just didn't play it enough. That's the problem. Like, I've been playing Call of Duty since, I'm gonna say, 2008, 2009. The first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And then the one that I really got wrapped into was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which was 2009. And, I would watch videos. I remember the YouTubers that I watched the most were, they were Hutch, Cnanners, Mr. Sark. Mr. Sark didn't really make, I would say, Call of Duty strategy. But like Cnanners would always make gameplays on how to get better at Call of Duty. Hutch would do the same thing. There was a lot of, Machinima Respawn, I would say, commentators that did that back in the day. So that was the big thing for me. Like, I got started with Call of Duty back in 2008, 2009. So it's crazy to say that I've been playing Call of Duty, the Call of Duty franchise, since, I'm going to say, what is that, 14 years? That's insane to me, because it just makes me feel old. I'm almost 30. I actually turned 28 in 2 days. So, but yeah, I'm having fun on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I think the Black Ops series is just crazy. My favorite one was Black Ops 1 back in the day, but I would say, playing now, my favorite one has to be Black Ops 4, and then Black Ops 3, and then Black Ops 1. That's just kind of how my order goes. It's kind of weird, because playing an old Call of Duty feels weird. It doesn't feel natural, and I feel like when I play an old Call of Duty, because I'm super OCD about this stuff. There's a game shop. It's called Midnight Games, in my local area, that usually have, sometimes they have brand new Xbox 360 games that were not open. And I actually picked up one of them over there, which was Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I was like, this is $20. Why would I not pick this up? It's kind of a memorabilia thing for me, because I remember going to GameStop for the midnight release for Black Ops 1. That was crazy. I remember my stepdad took me, and we pretty much waited for an hour, even though we pre-ordered it. We waited for an hour outside, because it was just that, everyone did that. I remember midnight releases at GameStop, even though GameStop, I have really love-hate things with GameStop, but, it's GameStop, and they're trying to make a profit, and they're about to go out of business. But that's not really the topic. But I would say the main thing is just, Call of Duty brings back so much nostalgia, and that's why I keep playing it. I feel like that's why every Call of Duty player that's loyal to the franchise keeps playing it. I feel like we all say we hate every new game that comes out, but we end up playing it anyway. So, I've pretty much bought every Call of Duty since 2009, and that's crazy to say that. But that kind of leads me into what I want to talk about next is Microsoft right now. They are going to own, Call of Duty and Halo, and I don't know the details and this whole deal that's going on with those franchises, but it's crazy to say that. Because Halo, to me, I actually got the Halo Infinite Series X. I camped out 11 hours for that thing at Best Buy. So I'm a big Halo nerd. I've been playing Halo since back in the day as well. I remember when my brother had an Xbox 360 when I was I think I was about 13 years old, and he was 18. And he had his whole, he had an apartment, and he had an Xbox 360, and he was playing Halo 3. And I thought that was so cool, so I wanted to go over his place all the time. But it's crazy to think that Microsoft owns Call of Duty and Halo, both franchises, because Halo to me is I don't know. Sometimes I don't get why the franchise is still going, because their heyday is way past its prime. And honestly, Halo Infinite sucked. Halo 5 sucked. There's no reason in continuing that. But the good thing with the Call of Duty franchise is that Microsoft is revamping the old servers. So I actually bought Modern Warfare 2 digital on Xbox Game Pass or the Microsoft Store because it was on sale. And I say on sale very lightly because $9.99 for a game that's at this point 14 years old is kind of ridiculous. Like if you traded in a 14-year-old game at GameStop, you would get 25 cents for it. So I'm going to say they're making a lot of money from it because people are falling for it. But I didn't buy every single Call of Duty. I know there's probably a lot of people that probably bought every Call of Duty game that's on sale on the Microsoft Store right now. I don't think that's worth it because you could probably go to used game stores around your local area and find those games and just play them that way. And obviously the servers are going to update when you put the game into your Xbox Series X. That's my advice. But they're definitely making a lot of money, so you can't blame them. But, I mean, it kind of leads me into the game that I bought was Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was my shit back in the day. That was honestly the most time I've spent on a Call of Duty game was Modern Warfare 2. The most time I've ever spent watching videos on how to get better at a Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, Anders, Hutch, Blame Truth back in the day, like they made such great gameplay commentaries specifically, and it made you get better at the game. It made you want to get better at the game. And it made you want to like have a better setup on how to, especially like me, I really liked making gameplay commentaries back in the day. And it made me want to, I guess emulate that style. And, that's, I don't know, Machinima Respawn, like all that stuff, like they made Call of Duty like the shit back in the day. I remember watching their live stream when Black Ops 1 came out. They did a 24-hour live stream where they got to 15th prestige and got all the gold camos for every single weapon. And it was, to me, that was fun because I was young back in the day, and I was probably around that time period. I was probably a sophomore in high school, but I loved it. I loved every single second of it. And I don't know, it really does, like kill streaks, everything about the gameplay back in the day. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of went off in this game, but like towards the second half, I kind of started to suck. I got the best play of the game. This best play was probably my highlight of this whole game. Standoff, honestly, it plays really well on Black Ops Cold War, and I ended up getting a hand cannon. Kind of went off with that. But it's nothing crazy. It's kind of an average gameplay, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know which Call of Duty is your favorite, and let me know what you guys think of Microsoft owning the Call of Duty franchise. And obviously Halo franchise, but like that's kind of, I don't know, that's a no-brainer because they always have. But hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one.